leaving a million tape recordings of his voice behind, fading into the cold spring air, posed a colorless question.
The lines between disciplines are breaking down everywhere. The lines between music and word, between painting and words and so on, and photography. There's a general tendency for the media, the disciplines to be breaking down, the lines to be breaking down.
William, you did a lot of traveling. You traveled to South America, you lived in Mexico City, Tangier, or London for a long time. Do you think that traveling is important for a writer, that it adds to his perspective?
Well, generally speaking, yes, but there are writers that don't seem to have any necessity to travel at all. Emily Disckinson, Beckett, you don't feel has any need to travel. It's all taking place inside. But certainly as a general proposition, yes, it gives you new perspective, new material, and so forth.
It also brings you in contact with other cultures. And
Precisely, yes. And people who have had completely different conditioning.
Can you travel in space? I mean, can you travel in time?
Well, we don't. Well, we do travel in time, of course, all the time. We move back and forth in time. And I have found that there was a man named Dunn, wrote a book called An Experiment with Time, and he found that his dreams consisted not only of the past, but of future events as well. And I have found this to be true since I write my dreams down, and very often I will dream something that then later happens. So in that sense, yes, I think it would be easier to travel into the future in a real sense than into the past. There is a law of evolution that any change in an organism that involves biologic mutation is irreversible.
Mm-hmm.
As once a creature gives up his gills and gets air-breathing lungs, they can never get their gills back. The evolution is, in that sense, a one-way street.
And that affects, that has something to do with time?
Well, yes.
Meaning you can't go back?
You can't go back.
You can only go forward.
Well, it means that you can't go back beyond any change that involves a biologic mutation.
I think many of your writings are good teachings in how to survive under hostile situations, whatever they may be. Does that have anything to do with your appeal for weapons?
Well, yes, weapons are certainly one way of surviving in a chaotic situation. Generally speaking, of course, the whole matter of flexibility, being able to change and alter your thinking, etc., to accommodate the unfamiliar new situation. So that I would say at the present time, when we have an escalating rate of change, that flexibility is very necessary for survival, and therefore that all dogmatic ways of thinking are counterproductive so far as survival goes.
Yes.
If you can't change and the circumstances change, then where are you?
Right. You're bound to be extinct.
Yeah, you're at a disadvantage, a terrible disadvantage.
Of course, there's a concept saying, which is very popular at the moment, when there are no weapons, then you have peace automatically, so to speak. But I think that threatens your ability to survive.
Well, I do too. I mean, what do they mean? There are always weapons.
Right. Even your body, your fists are weapons.
Yes,
protect yourself.
anything that you can pick up a glass or a chair or any bottle.
Towers, open fire.